So let me start out with some background information. After we recently just got a pet king snake, and we were thinking the next logical step was, since he eats mice, and right now he's only eating pinkies because he's young, that we would start breeding our own mice. And we're not really sure if we're going to sell them to a local pet store or not. We're considering doing that, but worst case scenario, we'll let them grow up and feed them to our king snake. We're also considering getting a couple ball pythons, so we should have quite the appetite for mice here pretty soon. So we decided to start breeding mice, and here we bought a cheap, about $12 Tupperware container from Walmart, and basically we got 3 compartments here. We're gonna do the first one, the top compartment, for breeding mice, just to keep the mothers and the pinkies and stuff. And then we're thinking we'll put males in one of the other ones, like the middle one, and females in the bottom one. And since they all grew up together, the males shouldn't have an issue with fighting. You'll notice there's a gap between the top of the lid and there, and the opening of the lid in there, and that should be enough airflow for them, but prevent them from escaping. Originally we planned on hanging the water bottles from inside the cage, but that didn't quite work out. The water bottles were just like an inch too long, maybe a couple inches. So after looking at other YouTube videos, seeing how other people fed through Tupperware containers, we saw a couple people that just drilled a hole through the front and then hung the bottle from it. And that was so simple. It's like, why didn't we think of that? So we ended up doing that. We just used a pocket knife to cut the hole in. Didn't even need a power tool. It's just plastic. And it appears to work well. Our mice have used it several times. So here's our current mice. We just picked them up today. The orange fellow there, the butterscotch fellow, a little female, she seems to be the nicest, and then the guy right next to him's the male. He's very skittish. He'll squeak when we pick him up, which is funny. All the other ones are pretty tame. And then actually we bought a pregnant female here. I don't know if you can tell on video. She's a bit fat and showing from her pregnancy. And then, of course, like mice, we've owned rodents. We own a hamster and a couple rats, and it's funny how they always tend to spread their food out everywhere, even though you put them in the container. They're cute little guys, but ultimately they're just going to be dinner for a snake. Hopefully a couple of them will make it to pet stores. So this is our first time trying breeding mice, and I heard they're pretty easy to breed, and shouldn't be too much work on our part, but we'll see. We'll keep you updated in coming videos of just how things go. Wish us luck. Hopefully it'll all go well. We're reading up on the topic, and it should go well.